Hello, everyone in YouTube land. So, if you've been following the build so far, you realize that we got the car here, we got it cleaned up, we fixed some wiring, and we got it started. It ran for probably about a second, but it proved that the motor can run. Then we realized that there's a problem with the starter where it wasn't really swinging the motor. So if the plugs are in and if it's trying to swing against compression, it was a very slow or hesitant swing. It wouldn't actually swing. If we took the plugs off, it would swing fine. So obviously points to there being something wrong with the starter. So I took the starter off, cleaned it up, tested it, bench tested it, and it worked fine. Then I realized that it's no use putting it back in the car because there's actually no fuel pump in the car. And besides that, the fuel tank is all crusty and it's just not gonna work. And there's a whole lot of fuel lines missing, stuff like that. So we were not gonna get the car started. But then if you've been following the series, as I say, you would realize on the last episode we actually removed the engine and box. And you'd wonder why we're doing that if it's just an issue with fuel lines and starter. Well, the big news is we've decided to not use the L28 motor and instead we're getting ourselves an RB25. So I suppose it's a bit me also missing the skyline a bit. But anyway, straight six, single turbo, 2.5 liter. And the intention is to get the Neo motor, which was the last of the RB25s and the one with where all of the little or teething problems or any other issues that were experienced had been resolved. So stronger oil pump and stuff like that. Yeah, so excited, and that's where we're going in this episode. We're going to source and get source and buy an RB25. Looking forward to that. Now I know what a kid in a candy store feels like. These guys had everything from the legendary Toyota Beams motor to even a Maserati motor. But what we came for was the RB25. Clearly the motor had been sitting for a long while. There's a lot of oxidation on it and it's just overall quite dirty. But all of the bits are there. There wasn't really any damage on it. So this could work. Whitley is the master at agitating, like how he agitates his fro.
Oh God. Yep. I don't know. I have a thing about cleaning parts. Like the Mazda, I spent like 3 hours one day cleaning the engine bay. It's just...
Well, the MR, you polished that tappet cover.
Yes, I did. press. Doing a good job. No, I have a thing for pressure washing.
Well done.
A smart pressure washer. I don't know what it is. Grinder just now.
Wait. Let's get a sober opinion, please, first.
You think it's gonna be sober?
Ooh.
Side also this. Yeah, there is one more. Yeah, there you go.
Wait, hang on.
There you go.
Guys.
Up. Sorry that you don't believe me.
Sorry.
Like Simba!
Mike's blue. Smells like the
No! I present to you the RB manifold of in a matter of very quickly.
No, it records for X amount of time only.
You really need a ratchet spanner here.
When it hits a certain file size, it stops.
The one you just turn on the video sets. Suppose yeah.
There's a pry bar, Nigel.
Where's the pry bar, Ned?
Where's the pry bar that you brought?
That's it.
Didn't help there.
Where the backseat used to be. This is such a poor turbo manifold.
Well, in general, every manufacturer, OEM turbo manifold uses this. Nope.
But why?
I don't know. Unless Benny, you almost another.
Fuck off there.
Hey, this was not.
So you're putting in big guns now. Kimesh pulling in.
Power. Yeah. Let the mechanic come. Tell us why we're not trying it right.
They can put the motor back in their car and then take the manifold out.
It's apart from the mounts. You need to fly to Japan with the motor and.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hammer.
Yeah. Are you putting it back?
let's take it out straight.
Yeah.
Yes, it's an old Japanese saying.
Yes. Take it out
Put it straight to take it out.
Hold the video, hold the video.
It feels like something is still holding this fucking thing.
So try from underneath though.
That's actually it. It needs to.
That's the only thing you didn't do. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. This side as well.
No.
There we go. Almost. Come, there we go. Yeah.
Ah,
See. The mechanic.
sometimes you need to put from the back, sometimes you need to put from the underneath.
Sorry, mechanic.
You need a mechanic. What are we seeing here, Wesley?
We're looking at the exhaust ports of an RB25.
So what are we trying to do? We're trying to vacuum all the crap out of this thing.
So we can do a compression test and see if your bots.
A dud.
We're joking about the expensive bit. It's just we didn't want to.
We just fuck.
These are of all the random brackets that you never gonna use. Give me that tin for a second.
I shall label this bag random brackets.
Yeah. Well, this was, yeah, it was actually the.
That was the cooling line bracket.
Was the coolant line? No, the bypass, recirc pipe bracket. We only do 222s here, we don't need that. That just makes it sound so much better, honestly. You can have like hammer mode, masonry mode. Right. Behind door number 1. Let's see
Moment
what your
of
24
truth.
grand got you. Because we're like, wait, we can't take this back to Turbo Toys now.
Yeah. Have we bought a dud?
Clever.
Nishan.
That art looks
This
pretty.
is fuck. This is beautiful. This is
Yes.
clean. This is so clean. So clean. Uh oh.
What's that to you?
Why didn't
Yes,
you take
that,
them out?
that
Abhi?
really is.
That was Wolverine. What's the fiber?
Oh, this motor is so clean. This is a very low mileage motor. Very low mileage motor.
Kimesh is reserving judgment here.
What?
Kimesh, what say you?
Let the
Why am I
mechanic.
reserving judgment?
I mean, you're very quiet.
No, hello? I saw all of this. I saw this through the oil cover
9, 10,
before we actually bought.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I bring my attention to. You see what I was saying? See at the back? Look at the color of everything else and look at the color of this. You see at the back of the cylinder head? When I was talking about things like oiling, that's why you need to do the oil drain upgrades.
That's weird because this is the exhaust side, so you think this would get hotter if you burn.
It's at the back
Yeah,
of the
the
motor.
intake side. What?
It's about which side
Well,
gets
but it's
better
not,
oil.
It's not bad.
It's not burnt.
But compared to everything else, that actually shows you purely what I was saying about where the heat is retained. Because that's actually where excessive heat sits at the back of the motor.
That's why you're a mechanic.
That's why I'm here in advisory role, you see?
Makes sense.
Hey,
I'm supervisory and advisory.
Well done, Michelle.
Ishan.
Super advisory.
Look at this cam logo, bro. It doesn't even have run marks on it. I'm telling you, this motor got less than like 30,000 Ks on it.
No, man, can't be so less.
This motor is.
Not that,
This-
it's probably more like 60 or so.
Or less. It's very
No,
less.
but irrespective, it's been taken care of because you can see even with the oil and stuff, there's no sludge.
There's not a single run mark on the cam.
Yeah.
The
That
cam
is
is.
what.
True. True.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the covers back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just place it.